Hello, gentlemen and beautiful ladies. Alright, y'all, I just have to do that, otherwise I just ain't in the groove. You know, you gotta get in that groove, you know, especially when you're cooking. You know, you gotta make a lot of noise, have some fun. Anyway, just how I roll. Alright, guys, I'm gonna make some egg pork wraps this morning. I don't know what the heck to call it. Taco. It's not a breakfast taco. There you go. Gonna use some pork. Gonna use some bell pepper. Cabbage. There is no name for this. It's cabbage because, you know, St. Patty's Day is coming along, and, you know, corned beef and cabbage. Got some green onions. Eggs. Gonna need some eggs. What it is I've been watching these street foods from all over the world, and I'm just making my own blend. So I'm going to call it hot and spicy pork egg wrap. How's that sound? Gonna give this a shot for a tortilla. Homemade. Of course, the dough, I put my own special blend in there. And some spices. You're going to need some hot spices and some sweet spices. At least that's what I'm going to use. You're going to have to make this up because that's what I'm doing. So let me get the hot sauce out and see if I can roll out one of these tortillas. Plus, everything here I got to dice up very small. Now y'all, I diced up the meat, I diced up the onions and bell peppers, and going to spice it up with this. This stuff's very sweet, and this, of course, is very hot. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, man, cabbage, bell pepper, onion, pork, hot sauce, hot, you know, hot rub, sweet rub, barbecue rub, and sweet chili. We got all the flavors today. This is YouTube. It always works. You know that. It's always going to taste good at the end of the day. I mean, damn. You know, there's even chupacabras on YouTube. Just saying. Y'all, I'm going to try to make some flour tortillas. First time I've ever done it. Now, I may leave this on the editing room floor, but if it comes out, you know, then I'll be a genius. But I'm going to give it a shot. It's just too easy to go to the store and buy the damn things. Now, I had to get a plastic rolling pin because the wooden one hurt too damn much when my wife hit me upside the back of the head with it. Yeah, I cheat in every way I can. Gonna add a little smoke to these. Now I'm gonna get these as thin as possible. Man, look at homeboy go! Look at that! Not exactly round, but you know what? I'll take it. Now y'all, these aren't exactly round, but you know what? That's homemade. Now what I'm gonna do now is cook those tortillas and set them to the side, and then I'm going to cook this meat and cabbage and stuff like that so that I can put it into the tortillas for the final mix. I'm going to put an egg in there too. A little bit different there, a little spin. Alright y'all, let's see if we can make a mess. I'm going to go add a little bit of this in there. Get that onion all down in there. Now y'all, for the pork I use carnita meat. In case you don't know what that is, it's just scrap pieces of pork meat. So I cut it up real fine, basically small, bite-sized, marble-sized pieces. It's got some gristle in there, it's got some texture, is all I can say. Plenty of fat, but you know how I like to roll with my cardio diet, so gotta leave that in there too. Alright, let's see what we can do with one of these. Getting that heat going there. We're going to address the situation a little bit. Kick that baby up. I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to give this pork a little taste. Wow. Perfectly tender. Got a little sweet on it. And a little heat. A little spice, not heat. Oh no. I guess it depends on what piece you get, but it's got a little spice on it. Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna put a quick sear on this cabbage. It's probably too much, but I'd rather have too much than too little. And we're not really gonna do much with this. We're just kinda gonna glaze them a little bit. A couple of minutes at most. Just kind of break down the cabbage just a hair. You can see it's kind of getting a little bit moist looking. That's where we want to be. Hell, it's starting to look like a egg roll filling or something like that. Alright, I'm going to call it good. Just wanted to break it down a little bit. Okay, so far so good. Here, now it's going to get kind of tricky. Gonna do one of these numbers. That right there. All right, let's do it to it. I'm gonna put a little bit of this in there. A little bit of meat. Some cabbage. Yeah, this is like a breakfast taco, probably from hell, I don't know. And we're gonna add some of this. Come on, baby. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good. Wow, look at that. Now that's a burrito or something. Woo! That looks pretty damn good. I think this thing will choke a truck driver. Let's do another one. Okay, you got the two beauties and the ugly stepsister. Okay. Pardon my mess, but here's that taco. It's not a breakfast taco. I call this the full meal deal. Give it a shot. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That's good. That's really good. And I got a little spice, a little kick on it. Oh, that was worth the wait and the trouble, believe me. Oh, and that spice is coming in, the heat. Oh, the ugly stepsister isn't going to last here more than about 5 minutes. Anyway, y'all, you can see all the cabbage, the pork in there, the onion, the bell pepper. Got that heat, and then the sweet. Bam! That's really tasty. I can say give it a shot. My flour tortillas, meh, they're actually not bad. I use butter in there instead of shortening. Y'all, this is worth the trouble. Definitely. I'm going to take some pictures for Facebook. Y'all, I suggest giving this a shot. It's actually very tasty. It's a mix of everything, but that's what blows your friends away when you make it. If I made this at deer camp, you can guarantee there wouldn't be any left. It does look like a mess because that ugly stepsister right there, but the rest of it, yeah, they're going to go, oh, breakfast tacos, but you could serve this for dinner. Hell, you could even probably get crazy and put some Velveeta cheese all over the top of it. I don't know what the hell to call it. Maybe that Mexican egg roll? Hell, I don't know, y'all. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. That's my spicy sweet pork taco egg roll thing. I don't know what to say. So, there it is. And it's actually real good. One last thing, y'all. I would suggest serving this at lunch or definitely dinner because with that spicy kick, you know, you're going to be wanting a little bit of a beer with that, cool you down.